Hey everyone, so today we're discussing a very interesting topic about how we can make sure that people get their karma. Okay, a lot of times we will come across people, will encounter very weird people who will try to orchestrate heinous crimes against you. I mean, maybe orchestrated with a group, as a couple, as a single person. However, a lot of times chosen ones, healers, light workers, earth angels get targeted big time by people because they want to come and use your energy, they want to come and use your protection, they want to come and use your manifestation power, your abundance, and benefit themselves. And when they are not able to do that, when they are not able to control you in various ways, they will try to harm you in the most malicious ways. Okay, they will try to actually orchestrate very weird stuff around you. And now, say for example, you know who was doing what, and you want to make sure that they receive karma. Okay, not because you're a very vengeful person, you're a revengeful person, but because we believe in justice, we believe in balance that needs to be restored on earth, and justice that needs to be given to everybody. All right, so that is the reason we want these people to get their share of karma. Okay, things that could not touch you will always go back to them, and you want to make sure that that happens, because only then will they understand how it feels to harm other people. Because a lot of times they would have gotten away by not receiving their full karma, which is why they are still doing these kind of things. So you, as the chosen one, now have to make sure that they receive their share of karma. So for that, what you need to do is first completely remove yourself from their energy. You must make sure that they are not in your energy at all, not even in social media. Okay, there cannot be any back and forth conversations or thinking that okay, maybe we can still be friends, because that is when they will not receive their 100% karma. Your energy, your protection is going to overlap on them, and even if they receive karma, it will be delayed, it will not be 100%. Maybe they receive only 40% now and the rest will come in installments or something. But you do not want that. You want them to receive their full karma. They deserve that, right? You are basically helping universe to give their karma. So for that, you will have to make sure that they are not able to creep in back into your life. It can be regular backstabbing, cheating, betrayal by family member, friends, relationships, neighbors, etc. Or it can be also spiritual warfare. Now, a lot of people who are doing spiritual warfare, they will know the spiritual rules. They will slyly, very cunningly want to come back into your life. They will apologize, they will say a lot of lies, they will say a lot of different things, trying to convince you that they have changed and it's no longer the same thing, and they have changed for the better, and all kinds of lies basically, just so that they can come back into your energy, seek forgiveness, and their karma is softened. Their karma gets softened and becomes gentle on them now. Okay, because they know that once you forgive them genuinely, even if a little bit, and you get into that zone where you are friends again, or you're in the talking terms again, their karma is going to get softened. They are very much aware of that, which is why they will again try to come back into your energy and seek friendship, seek forgiveness again, because they actually do not want your forgiveness. They actually really don't give a shit. They don't care, but they are very cunning, they are very sly, and they will try to do this. So this, of course, for the spiritual warfare people, but even for regular betrayals and stuff, people do come back to you, right, saying all kinds of things. They want to again come back into your life and seek forgiveness, so that they can reuse you, so that they can do the same thing again, do it over and over again, because they think it's easy to fool you or whatever. So just make sure that you are not letting that happen, because only if you completely remove them from your energy, the universe is going to do its magic. The universe is not going to be able to give them complete karma, because you are still attached to them in some way. You will also receive their bad karma otherwise. It actually works like that. If you're part of their energy, if you're still part of their life, if you're still having conversations, etc., the negative energy can leak into your life, can leak into yours, which is why the universe will not be able to give them the 100% karma, which is why it is your responsibility to make it easy easy for the angels, ancestors, whoever is going to do the job, that you now remove yourself completely from that person, that group, or whoever's life, so that now the entire thing unfolds onto their destiny. Because they have only called it, they have literally called it by doing whatever stuff, right? So now it is your job to make sure that they also receive it by completely removing yourself, block them, or just make sure that they are not able to receive any energy from you in the form of social media. Also, like, they're able to see your pictures, they're able to comment on your pictures, they're able to get access of you in some way. Because when you're still in communication and part of their energy, it shows you're giving a signal to the universe that the cycle is not over. The cycle is not over. The universe is going to understand that the cycle is over only when you actually make it over. You're not finishing the cycle because you're still in connection, right? So you have to make sure that you're actually cutting the soul tie. You might have created some soul tie because of whatever the involvement was and everything. So you have to completely cut cords, remove them from your mind, stay away from them, no communication, not too much vengeful thoughts or revengeful thoughts. Also, you don't have to do that because the universe is going to do it for you anyway. So you just have to protect yourself, not let them take advantage of you anymore, not let them creep in back into your life anymore, and then see the magic unfold for real. Like, I've seen that happen so many times now, not once, not twice, several times, where I've seen as soon as you actually cut yourself off, karma literally is ushering upon them the next minute. And that is how it works. So, which is why I wanted to tell you guys that, you are a chosen, you're anyway protected. You have a lot of protection around you, which is what they want to take advantage of. They want to take advantage of your protection energy, which is why they will always be wanting to be under your wing, under your umbrella, so that their karma is always getting softened no matter what bullshit they keep doing in the world. Okay, they might be doing a lot of shit around the world, but as soon as they come under your wing, they feel safe, they feel cozy, and they're like, okay, I'm getting some respite. But you'll have to remove that wing from over them. You'll have to take away that umbrella over them. Okay, only then thunder and lightning is going to strike them. The reason they're encountering you, my dear chosen, means their time is up, means universe wants their time to be up now. Okay, that is the only reason you would have met them. Otherwise, I don't think it happens like that. They would have gotten away by doing a lot of shit to a lot of other people, a lot of different people. They would have scammed, they would have hurt, and they would have escaped time and time again. And their karma has been piling up. But at this point, when they meet you, they encounter you, and they try to do the same thing to you, that is when it really topples. The entire lot of karma is now way too much. That is when it starts toppling. And at this point, my dear chosen, it is your responsibility to work in unison with the universe. The universe has put you over there because their time was going to be up now. Otherwise, your involvement was not required. Okay, that is why you've been put in this person's life, so that their karma now topples, because they will never recognize you as the chosen. They will try to do the same thing anyway, but their karma is going to really go beyond what they can handle now. Okay, and it needs to topple, and that's going to happen when you finally completely take yourself out and surrender the case to the angels, surrender the case to the universe. If you're wondering when is this person going to receive their karma, they've done a lot of bad shit, but they still seem happy, they're still moving on, in their life. Maybe you are still in touch with them or something. Then maybe you're still talking to them, maybe you're still being friends with them, which means you're not honoring justice. You're not honoring the justice order of universe. You're still being there. So honor that, and completely remove yourself from that connection, from that situation, and see the changes. Maybe you will see the right changes after that.